Dissolving an unwanted experience. Choose an experience you'd like to dissolve, get rid of. Something you experience that you no longer want to experience. That could be a million things. It could be a pain in the body. It could be a recurring problem at your work. It could be a specific fear or worry. Choose one. We're going to treat this experience as a belief, as a thought. So I'd like you to focus now on this experience with eyes open or closed, and simply feel into it. Instead of resisting it or even wanting to get rid of it right now, feel into it and take it back. Welcome it back. It wants to be integrated instead of gotten rid of. Gotten rid of is this movement, integrated is this movement back into source. Because you originally created it, whether you were conscious of that or not. You created it through continued worry or talking or thinking, and now we're going to take all of that back. So focus on it. And if you have problems focusing, you can also do this in writing or talking. You can focus on something by talking about it or writing about it. But we'll try the mental variation here. Feeling into it means not just focusing, but applying your breathing and feeling sense your body to get a sense of its weight, its location, its size. And this requires that you take some time. For example, let's say fight with my colleague. That would be the experience, and then the belief is fight with my colleague. So it's a one-to-one translation, and you can feel that somewhere in your body, the emotional representation of that. Okay? You might feel something weighing on your chest or your shoulders or your stomach. Locate it. Feel into it. Experience the feeling itself. And just sit with that for a while. Let the feeling of it develop as it wants to. Don't make it bigger or smaller intentionally. Let it be what it wants to be. Go into it. Immerse yourself into it, to its center. Every belief has a certain center, a certain shape, a certain place where it is. and also certain places where it is not. In other words, it's an energy form that has borders. Become aware of the space around this form, where it is not. And breathe with that light, empty space around it. Feel that. Feel into the space that surrounds this energy, permeates it. And call the belief a belief. Call the thought a thought. While it may also be your experience, it's primarily a thought that creates or attracts the experience. It's not who I am, it's a thought. A thought that I've been feeding attention subconsciously. Now I'm feeding it attention consciously. And then check, is there any other thought or emotion associated with this? Any other belief associated with this belief? And include that in the field. Maybe that expands how big it is. Include that in what you're feeling and being. Breathe slowly, softly, deeply. And realize that this other thought associated with it is also just another thought. It is not I, it's not who I am, it's a thought, it's my thought. I created these thoughts. And is there any other emotion, memory, or idea or belief connected to this? See what spontaneously comes up when I ask the question. And allow me to keep this as general as possible, because this video addresses many different types of people and beliefs. Feel into that third thought that's linked to it, if any. Usually a belief is actually or an experience is actually a conglomerate of beliefs that are active in your energy field that you are now feeling out. Where are the borders of this energy field, this belief? In other words, where is it not? Can you feel the borders or the empty space around it? Can you feel where it is not? For example, you might feel it in your chest, but not in your knees, or not in the air around you. How far does it expand? Do you get any color, any size, any weight, any temperature of this energy field? This is stored in the so-called etheric body, which expands a little bit outside of your body. You got clouds, belief clouds stored around you that act as attractor fields. And if you don't know this, you will as you practice this. Realize all of these are just thoughts. They are not the self. I created these thoughts. I take responsibility. I created them. I gave them attention. And it's okay to have these thoughts. There's a reason I have them. There's a reason I created them. Everything is created with a purpose. Everything belongs. Breathe with all of that. And when would you like to let all of this go? When would you like to stop giving it attention? When would you like to take it back and let it dissolve? When would you like to stop resisting it? Because resistance is ultimate focus. There's focus, which is what we're doing now, but then there's super focus, which is resistance. And everything you super focus on, you draw onto you. Would you like to let go of this now? If so, drop it for now. Decide to switch off the attention. Like switching off a light. It's as simple as that. And become aware now of what you'd like to experience instead of what you were experiencing. Create a new thought form. With eyes open or closed. It's easier with eyes closed. And if you're doing this in writing or in speaking, then describe the new reality you prefer. And instead of just watching it from the outside, go into it, feel into it. Try to get into that mood, that feeling of already having it, already being inside it. This is what I choose instead. Take your time. Always take twice the amount of time or more for what you prefer toward what you don't prefer. Can you see it? Can you hear it? Can you touch it in your imagination? Can you feel it? Can you be it? Don't observe, go into the movie and be it. And observe from a character inside the movie. Not from outside, but from inside. Intensify what you hear. Intensify what you see. Intensify the colors. intensify the touching so that it's tangible. Touch that reality that you prefer. Be that reality. For example, instead of saying, I want success, say, I am success. And can you imagine that this is a memory? Not a fantasy, but a memory. It's already been that way for a while. It's normal. Maybe add some smell. How does this new reality smell? Or even taste? Because smell and taste are much more physical than mere seeing. But in some instances, there's nothing to smell or taste, and that's okay. And that is, thank you, you can stop focusing now. That is one basic reality dissolving exercise, belief dissolving exercise, experience dissolving exercise. Let go of it now and then check again in 2 weeks what has changed. And if you're not yet satisfied, repeat this very same process on the very same topic. And then 2 weeks later, check again. And if you're still not satisfied, do it once more. If you're inspired to act upon this new reality, act upon it. Now, was this a pleasant experience? And if so, why not repeat it with other topics as well? You could go through all the topics of your life and clean them up with this one simple exercise.